Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, CPAC just happened recently. If you don't know what that is, it's like a conservative political expo where they have lots of different speakers come on stage and talk about how, America's going down the drain and how they want to fix it. Usually you'll have like political types will go up there and announce their bids for president or stuff like that, strictly for the GOP conservative side of America. And there's a speaker that they had who's in a little bit of hot water right now because he said something that people are drawing to its logical conclusion, and he's very upset about that. Conservatives are kind of big on that whole plausible deniability thing. Well, they'll say something that, if you think about it for long enough, is horrendous, but they'll say, "Oh, well, that's just you. That's your disturbed mind who's drawing it to that conclusion." Now, this is about Michael Knowles, if you haven't already guessed. If the thumbnail didn't give it away. He was on stage at CPAC and he said that he wants transgenderism to be eradicated from public society. And there was like 4 or 5 news agencies who released little articles that said Michael Knowles says he wants transgenders to be eradicated from public society. And he's all, calling to sue them, saying that's slander. I didn't say that exactly. I want the ideology to be eradicated, not the people, which is, frankly, the stupidest defense I've heard in my life. Like, if any of y'all are accepting that as like, oh, that makes sense to me. How? Like, replace that ism with something that, I don't know, relates to you. Say you heard somebody on the street saying, I want to eliminate Christianity from public society. Would you say that's genocidal rhetoric? You think that person wants to harm Christian people? Say he said he wants to eliminate Judaism from public society. Would you call him an anti-Semite? Why is it so hard for you to extend that same train of thought towards people you don't like? Because that's what this is. Y'all are okay with him saying this stuff because you don't like people who are, well, frankly, visibly gay looking. If they're not this cookie cutter conservative man or conservative woman, they're bad, they're wrong. Y'all like to throw that groomer word around for anybody who's got like colored hair and pronouns or whatever. That's all this is. And this is, again, he's upset because people are not letting him get away with spouting genocidal rhetoric. And yeah, that's what this is. I'm not afraid to say that. Daily Wire, come for it. Y'all spread genocidal rhetoric all the time. And yeah, I'm glad people are starting to call you out on it. I have no issue with that. I hope more people do. I hope y'all start losing money. I mean, obviously the media side of y'all's stuff isn't going well. $818 for Terror on the Prairie. Good job. It's all ridiculous. That's all conservatives are. It's all just fear-mongering and being afraid to say what they mean and then suing you into silence. It's funny because they all say that, the left wants to stifle your free speech, but the moment you get someone on the right who says something that is genuinely heinous, nah, we're going to sue you into the pavement. You can't draw us to our logical conclusion. You have to wait for us to start killing you. I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything like that, but get some range time in. Learn how to use a weapon. Learn how to defend yourself. Because, like I said, if they said this about any other ism, if you had some, pink-haired lefty who went up on stage and said they want to eliminate all conservatism from public society, these same people would be crying and stomping their feet saying that all leftists want to kill all of us, they're all monsters, they're all deranged, and maybe we should hold them to the same standard that they hold us to, I'm going to start doing that. I hope you do too. But, until next time,